Hello and welcome to a new Lobotomy Corporation type kind of video. So, as I've said in a few other videos, I want to do a battle royale kind of thing. I'm gonna have in editing, I'm gonna put little what abnormality killed who up in the top here, and it's only gonna be modded. So I have someone with 999 to instantly kill Little Red Riding Mercenary to allow Invalidium, because Invalidium has 300 health and deals like nothing. This would this thing would kill that thing before it made any change. I would like an actual chance for the abnormalities. The abnormality I had to get rid of. It was broken, so I had to swap it out with Red Riding Revolutionary. Anyway, let's get you familiar with some of the abnormalities within the facility, starting with so that no one will cry. Who's weak to red damage, normal to black damage, endured to white damage, and is weak to pale damage. I'm pretty sure he does red damage when attacking. From what I've seen, he's quite slow in the attack, but quite heavy with the damage. Invalidium, who can spread some sort of wave or sea upon attacking. This will infect other departments whenever you attack, and he has normal red damage, black damage, endured, resistant to white damage, and vulnerable to pale damage. I don't think anyone has pale damage. Headless Itchius is a headless fish thing with a little red blood blob who can spew a sort of laser down an entire hallway. We have endured red damage, endured white damage, vulnerable pale damage, and weak black damage. So this one's gonna be a toughie. Floating Whale. It's quite similar to the Match Girl. So we'll see if it kills something. We'll probably count it as a um, we'll count it as like when it dies to explosion itself. We'll count that as something killing it. Anyway, I have no clue how much damage it does. We'll see. Weak red damage, endured black damage, endured white damage, and vulnerable pale damage. We'll see how well this thing does. And you see the crying children. I'm sure you know that Philip here can actually respawn upon death. And I'm probably gonna count the death as just death. So once they die once, I'll use a command to kill them once more. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe they're really weak and allow that. Weak or endured red damage, endured white damage, endured pale damage, and normal black damage. Yeah, I might do that. Anyway, positions everyone. I'm gonna attempt to keep him alive. Hello, it's me in post. I just wanted to say, make your bets in the comments, 1 to 5. Who do you think will win? 1 at the top, like who remains, and 5 at the bottom, who dies first. This is just a fun thing I've seen people do in other battle royales and other betting stuff. We're not gonna bet anything, but it'd just be a little fun thing. See if you get it correct. Alright, on to the video. I was saying, 3, 2, 1. Bam, 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 and bam. Kill at the same time. Perfect. And Invalidium is free now. Perfect. The two fish are quite close to each other, however, they did not meet each other in the hallway. Instead, the whale went left further into the help department, I think. I'm going to be moving them into one of these chambers, so they instantly die. It seems that crying children in Invalium have met first. They're the only abnormalities to meet first, so we'll see how that works. I know that Philip can fire a laser, but it appears they haven't done that yet. And so that no one will cry is standing in the control department, not really doing anything currently. He might have to be activated by another abnormality, so he might be one of the people who actually survive. And Headless Itchius is roaming the information department, searching for its next victim. However, there will not be one right now. And it seems that crying children just left. And the floating whale made an agent I have really depressed. It appears that they do sort of black damage, but luckily the agent made minimal damage, so that's good. Invalidium, not really doing anything. Appears that so NoOneCry and Floating Whale have met first. Yep, perfect. Good. Ooh, so that NoOneCry is way too slow for the... It just gave up. That's really funny. Headless Ischius is now in the training department, searching for someone. Oh, and so now NoOneCry is now staying still. I'm assuming this will give Invalium a moment to kill so that NoOneCry. No, but ooh, so that NoOneCry hit them from behind. Nice. Oh, and they just gave up. But Invalium is now 488. The two fish will now meet soon, so we'll see how this works out. Headless Itchius fires a beam, and holy shit, almost kills the floating whale. Floating whale's now at 23 health. Crying children is still roaming the facility doing nothing. And Invalium is doing nothing as well in the left side of the department. Headless Itchius and NoOneCry have met each other now. I can't clearly see Crying's health, but I'm pretty sure Crying is almost dead. Seeing that the fish is dealing immense damage. And the fish looks to be radiating up a beam and kills so that no one will cry, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and the whale is back. And it could deal some good damage. Oh, and Headless Itchius just revived itself. Let's see, the other competitors. Appears that nothing has changed for the other competitors. And Headless Itchius has killed so that no one will cry. It's back in its containment chamber. It fires another beam, but Floating Whale dodges the beam. Invalium appears to be getting ready to fight Floating Whale. We'll see if this attack is successful. Headless Itchius roams about the facility once more. Headless Itchius and Crying Child could be a fair match against each other because of the revival gimmick. And Invalium takes another few bits of damage. But is that enough to, like, help chip it down? Floating Whale at 23 HP, somehow dealing some major damage to a competitor who hadn't met much. Yes, Asiyah is continuing to roam, not really doing much. Oh, and Floating Whale might meet its end soon. Nope, it didn't go up. Crying Child might be following. No, and I think... No, it just went down. Ooh, Headless Itches and Crying Child might miss. Or might meet each other very soon. Valdium is on the right side of the facility now, not really doing much. And Headless Itches and Crying Child are zooming close into the elevator. Will they meet each other? Who will know at this point in time? But, oh, and they have entered. Headless Itches fires a beam, dealing huge damage to Crying Child for the first time. And Crying Child hits back, but Headless Itches just heals back the HP. Will Crying Child release another beam and deal immense damage? No, they will not. Bam! Just hit again and again. Crying Child could lose to Headless Itches if it doesn't hit back. Once it revives once more and again, we'll see something. And it releases another beam. Crying Child should be at 500 health at this point in time. Crying Child is now slapping back, while Headless Itches attempts to heal back the HP. Let's see Invalium. Invalium and Floating Whale still have not met or done anything. They remain on the right side, remaining neutral. Headless Itches fires off another beam. Headless Itches is on 300 health. Can he heal it back? Yes, he can. He's gonna heal back all that HP. All that effort that Crying Child had made was pretty much useless. But Crying Child continues to deal back more damage. Headless Itches could die. This is a legendary one here, folks. Headless Itches is at 200. Oh, and heals it back. Slowly. It might not fully heal while Crying Child continuously deals 7 damage. Let's see if Headless Itches can heal back the damage from this. So let's check on the others. Invalium is okay. Floating Whale at 23 HP has not met the other children yet, which is incredible. They haven't died yet. And they will be healing instantly after this attack. So all the effort that this Crying Child here made was useless, really. But they keep doing 7 and 6 damage at a constant rate, which could actually kill it. Headless Itches might die. The other... Ooh. The big Crying Child has now formed again. Floating Whale and the Invalium are meeting once again. Let's see if they do some chip damage here. They exit at the same exact time. What a peaceful encounter here. Come on, guys, go on. Get some fighting. Let's speed some things up. Oh, and Crying Child and Floating Whale almost met right here, but they didn't. Great. Will Invalium find... Nope, they won't. Really just roaming the facility here. Oh my god! Finally, the floating whale dies to Headless Ichius's super beam right here. That's an insane death right there. I thought, like, floating whale could actually survive dealing chip damage over time, but no. It appears that they have actually died right here. Now they're back in their containment unit, all smushed up and... yeah. Yeah. But, we have 3 competitors remaining. Who will be the victor? We have... ooh, they're all he's. We have Headless Ichius, who actually has killed 2 abnormalities. We have Invalium, who stayed pretty neutral, and the Crying Child, who has attempted to deal some damage but died. And Crying Child did not care at all. It appears to be following Invalium. Good Crying Child. Kill Invalium. Invalium attempted to enter the Hammer of Light containment chamber. Did not. And it spears Crying Child, just let it move away. Look, no, it didn't chase. Headless Ichius is now at 476 health. Can it re-kill the Crying Child? Is what we'll see here, folks. Because Crying Child, from these guidelines, don't say anything about how many times you have to fight it. But in the Runa fight, you have to fight it 7 times. Now, can Headless Ichius kill it 7 times? We'll see. We'll see that. We'll see that here, folks. And fine. Ooh! They dodge each other. No, they don't. Well, they do. Oh, damn. I was wrong. Headless Ichius is in the top control department. Well, Crying Child is in the bottom of the control department. It appears that Headless Ichius is now going for the agent. Maybe for some extra healing? We'll know. No, they completely missed them. I was originally thinking of adding the Hammer of Light as an abnormality we could have in this fight. However, Hammer of Light deals basically nothing, and targeted the Invalium. Ooh. It's the fish versus Invalium if they dodge. This will be a small problem here for it. Ooh, and Invalium gets hit by the beam and is now at... Crying Child also gets hit by the beam. Invalium is attempting to deal... Invalium deals 20 damage to... white damage to everyone in the room. Can Invalium get some hits on Crying Child to help out Headless Ichius in this fight? Nope, they run away. While Headless Ichius goes on the aggressive stance and slaps for 16 damage to the Crying Child. And firing another beam, while at full health as well. Crying Child may not win this fight here, folks. Headless Ichius' health and defenses and healing might be too much for Crying Child. But he might die. He fired another beam. He could live here, folks. His healing is a little too slow for the Crying Child's damage. But the Crying Child is at 200 health, which means he could die here. But Headless Ichius is actually at 200 health right here. But he fires another beam and starts to heal up. But Crying Child is at 37 health and dealing continuous damage. Crying Child has been defeated once again. Can't Headless Ichius do it one more time? Invalium and one of the Crying Children are fighting. Crying Child is kicking and punching the Invalium. Invalium is gonna die here, folks. But Invalium did one more attack on the Unhearing Child, dealing like a huge amount of damage to one of them. But dealing damage is not the... Could Invalidium make a comeback like Floating Whale did? Who will know? Who will know? Big prestigious event here, folks. Now, while all this is happening, somehow Kana here has been left alone in the crossfire. That's been interesting. 0 damage to Kana, or any recognition. They really don't care. Anyway, Invalidium is continuing. Invalidium and Crying Child dodge each other at a perfect time. But Headless Itchius has now encountered it. The Crying Invalidium dies to the Headless Itchius. While it regenerates and the fight goes on. The only 2 left remaining are the Crying Children and Headless Itchius. And they're fighting again. Can Headless Itchius heal fast enough? 2 abnormalities that are on equal levels of key risk and, like, continuous rival and continuous healing with their beam attack. This is the first time we've gotten to 100 health for Headless Itchius. I think this is it, folks. The end of Headless Itchius here is coming up very soon. Unless they fire off our beam, it's healed just enough. Nope, that's here. Oh my god. Headless Itchius killed it quick enough before it could release another wing attack or another beam. It's now going to heal to 200, I assume. No, it only healed barely enough. No, Headless Itchius is done for the count with only 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. That's it. The Crying Children killed Headless Itchius. Wow. I honestly thought Headless Itchius here would have won. But it appears that the Crying Children have actually killed him. Well, with no more abnormalities to fight him, except for the Hammer of Light. We'll be testing this out real quick on the final abnormality. Everyone is gone. Where is the Hammer of Light? What the fuck? Oh, let's pick the game. Maybe you'll leave. Nope. That's everyone in the facility dead. Crying Children has won this Abnormality Battle Royale. Now, once we unlock the Briar floors, we will be doing this again, with all of the same abnormalities from these floors. Except for this guy right here. We might have Aleps, Waz, and we might see how the victor of round 1 did do against the next victors of Raya and, Araya, I think? But Crying Children has won this Battle Royale. And I thank you for watching this Battle Royale. Now, we're hoping to see a really strong Aleph against this guy. I want to see if Crying Children can win.